Guys, what's good? It's your boy Phil. Today we are talking One Punch Man. In particular, the last chapter, obviously 142, or is it 141? Who knows? I don't. I'm just going to call it 142. Today I want to talk about these cadres. I want to talk about these cadres because obviously they are all on the surface now. We have S-Class heroes versus cadres. Things are gonna happen, and there are going to be some matchups, some team battles possibly. Whatever's about to go down, it is about to be sick, and we're approaching probably one of the more hype parts of this entire arc, man. Finally, all the cadres in one spot, all the S ranks in one spot. Saitama and Flashy Flash and possibly Blast on their way. Who knows? I'm excited for this arc, man. I'm excited to see what happens with some of these fights, and I'm excited to see who could possibly be fighting in these next coming chapters that we get. I already threw out a video, a few weeks ago about how I want Metal Bat to fight Homeless Emperor. I think that's still on. I think that's still gonna happen as soon as Metal Bat gets to the battleground, obviously, but I also want to make some calls, make some predictions about possibly who can also be fighting these cadres and who the cadre versus S-rank matchups can look like, what they can look like, and what I think they'll look like, man, because I think there's some cool possibilities here and there's some cool matchups that we might see in this arc, man. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. Last chapter, I was a big fan. I was a big fan of this chapter, man. The fucking boy, Führer Ugly. This dude is on a whole other level, man. His power, whatever it is, wherever it stems from, it's crazy. I love this guy. I hope he gets a hype fight. I hope he gets a fight like on level, not on level, but up there. I hope he gets a fight up there with like Darkshine and Garo. It's probably not gonna happen, but I hope he does get a good fight because these panels, bro, these panels from last chapter were insane. I seriously did not expect to see the boy Führer Ugly drawn like that. It's insane, man. He is quickly becoming one of my favorite characters in the series, and I haven't seen much of him. All we did was see him rip the boy of My Mask to shreds, who, by the way, I don't think is dead. As bad as that sounds and as bad as he looks, I don't think he's dead. I think we'll be seeing him pretty soon, so wait out for that. But we got some matchups here. And I think some of them that I might say right now might happen. So without further ado, let's do this shit. Let's start with Evil Natural Water, because I think this is kind of an easy one. In hindsight, after I was thinking about who could possibly fight Evil Natural Water, I know I said a few videos ago, I was like, yo, Evil Natural Water, who the fuck is gonna fight this guy? How are you gonna beat water? The actual being of water. You saw Child Emperor get bodied by him. All the samurais get bodied by him. The Norinki squad get drowned by him. So I was hyping him up. Because I thought he was strong. But in hindsight, I think the only guy who could really fight Evil Natural Water is probably going to be Atomic Samurai. And in hindsight, this was kind of foreshadowed already with the samurai saying, yo, teacher, sensei didn't tell me how to cut water yet. He didn't teach me that shit yet. Well, I think we're going to see him do it. I think we're going to see him fight Evil Natural Water. I think this is kind of obvious. This one might be wrong. I could also, feel maybe Fubuki or the telekinetics fight him or some shit like that. I really think it's going to be Atomic Samurai, though, just because of that foreshadowing. It would just make sense if he fought him, and he has to redeem himself from Black Sperm. So I think this would be a good fight for him, Atomic Samurai. I would love to see this, actually, him cutting water. My expectations about Evil Natural Water getting diminished. I would love to see it. I think this would be sick. I think this would be a sick fight. It'd be cool to see, the blade versus the water. Maybe it rusts his sword or some shit and he's got to whip something out. It'd be a cool fight. It's all in my head right now, speculation, but I don't think this one is far too off. So I'm going to put this one out there. Atomic Samurai versus Evil Natural Water. I think this one could happen, man. I think this one could really happen. I don't really know who else can fight him. Can Bang and Bomb fight him? I know they got the water flowing dragon fucking fist, all that shit, but I mean, nah, it's got to be Atomic Samurai. Hands down. Putting my foot down. Atomic Samurai, Evil Natural Water. I mean, I made this call before 142 and before all the cadres surfaced. So maybe this could change. Maybe. I still want Metal Bat to get a really hype fight, man. I really want this dude to get a cadre fight. I really do. And I definitely think he's going to fight one of these cadres. He's going to fight one of them. And I think it's going to be Homeless Emperor. I could also see him fighting Black Sperm. I think that would be pretty sick. But I don't know. It's just something about the Homeless Emperor Metal Bat matchup. The baseball bat versus the light ball. It's just something about that just really makes sense in my brain. And that's something I really want to see happen. So I'm still holding out for that one. But on the side for my boy Metal Bat, maybe he fights Black Sperm. Maybe. I don't know if I don't know if I want him to fight him, because Black Sperm is broken. He's overpowered. I don't know if I want to see him fight him, man. I really don't. But if he does, I'll take it either way, man. I'll take it either way. The Metal Bat gang will take it either way, because I need this guy to get a big fight. I really do. He got robbed before, getting his ass beat, getting overwhelmed. Well, he didn't get his ass beat. He just got fatigued because of his fucking spirit, his fucking strength. That buff he does, yeah, that shit. Put him in the hospital, but now he's back. He's free. He's on his way with the boy King. So he needs a cadre fight, and I think it's gonna be Homeless Emperor. Stamp that one down. Prediction, baby. Let's go. This is probably the cadre we know the least about. All we know is he just eats a bunch of shit. Gums. So I'm looking forward to Gums. My expectations aren't that high. Not as high as the other cadres like Fuhrer Ugly and Black Sperm. My expectations are not that high for Gums. But I think he's an interesting character, and I think he's due for something cool. I think he has potential. But like I said, my expectations aren't that high for him. I do think Gums is going to fight Pig God and Tank Top Master, because those are the only two guys that were by Gums when he surfaced. And Gums is kind of in his own area right now, similar to how Evil Natural Water is. He's kind of in his own facility. So I think Pig God and Tank Top Master are definitely taking Gums on for sure. This will be an interesting fight. You got the overwhelming hunger of my boy Pig God and the brute Tank Top raw strength of the boy Tank Top Master. So this tag team fight could be pretty cool. 2-on-1 here. I think this would be pretty sick. But like I said, don't knock down Gums really quick, because we haven't seen much of this guy, and he's probably due for a nice buff or a transformation or some shit. So watch out for Gums. He was looking kind of crazy when he popped up last chapter. So, you know, he's got something up his sleeve for sure. But I think the main focus of this fight will be Pig God versus Gums. Something that they already fought already, but we're actually going to get a look at it this time, which will be pretty cool. But also Tank Top Master will help out on this fight. This will be a cool tag team. I'm kind of excited. But like I said, expectations not as high as Fuhrer Ugly and Black Sperm, man. Not as high, I got to admit. So then you got Fuhrer Ugly and you got Black Sperm. So these are tough. These are tough matchups, man. These are tough matchups. I don't know if I want this to be a tag team fight, because I think there might end up being like a nice 2v2 fight. There might. But it's so tough for me to put a enemy opponent on Fuhrer Ugly, because we still don't know much about this dude. We really don't. Sure, he has incredible strength, ripping apart a My Mask. He's strong as shit. He's a cadre. Don't get me wrong. But we still don't know what this dude is all about. All we know is that he's a troll. He likes to talk his shit, and it looks like he could back it up too. This dude is a menace to society, and I love it. I absolutely love it. As for who he can fight, I really don't know, man. I really don't know who's gonna fight Fuhrer Ugly. Part of me wants it to be like Child Emperor or Zombie Man or maybe even Bang & Bomb. But I really just don't know, man. I really don't know who's gonna take on Fuhrer Ugly. Maybe I can make a call about this when we get more information about him, when we learn more about this dude. I think it is going to be Child Emperor at the end of the day. I think that'd be a cool matchup. They already had that face-to-face confrontation in the last chapter. But it could still be Zombie Man. It might be Zombie Man. I don't know. Maybe Homeless Emperor is not done with Zombie Man. Maybe he wants to fight him again. I really don't know. I don't know who could take on Fuhrer Ugly, man. It's so mind-boggling. Like, I could see it being Bang & Bomb, double teaming this guy, but he's just talking his shit. He really doesn't care. He's like trolling them and shit, all that great stuff. But I could also see it being Child Emperor. That'd be a cool fight. But then again, Child Emperor, he already fought Phoenix Man. He doesn't need another hype fight. No, give it to someone else. Share that shit, bro. So I really don't know with this one, man. It could even be Fubuki. I could see that happening. I'd be a little scared. Yeah, I don't know if I want that, but I could see that happening too. So I really don't know. And then you also have Saitama and Flashy Flash on their way. They're gonna come here. So I'd expect Flashy Flash to get a fight as well. And who's to say you can't fight Fear Ugly? Or you can fight Black Sperm too. That's the thing, man. It's so hard to like put piece and pieces, put them together and shit, and draw conclusions about what I think these matchups are going to be. But to just put a name to who could fight Fear Ugly, it's tough, man. I'd probably say Child Emperor. It looks like it's going to be Child Emperor. I don't think he got hit by that blast. I don't think any of us think he got hit by that blast. I think it's Child Emperor. I kind of hope it's not, because he already got a hype fight. And plus, how many tricks does he have up his sleeve left? Because, you know, he used a lot of his tricks on Phoenix Man in the redraws and in the original. But I just don't... it's Fear Ugly, dude. It was supposed to be a My Mask. I feel like it was supposed to be a My Mask who fights Fear Ugly. It would just make sense, the parallels there. But, you know, a My Mask is looking pretty down right now. Pretty down, out of the count. I'm sure he'll be back soon. I don't know if he wants to fight him, though. I really don't. I don't think he wants to fight Fear Ugly. So for now, I'm going to say either Child Emperor, Zombie Man, or Fear Ugly. Fear Ugly is going to fight Fear Ugly? No, that makes no sense. A My Mask. And then you have Black Sperm. I'll be real with you, actually. I think Black Sperm, this could go either way. I think this is going to be Bang and Bomb. I think so. I think it's going to be Bang and Bomb versus Black Sperm. This one just makes sense in my head. I think the brothers would really like to have a nice sparring sesh with all of these clones of Black Sperm. I think that would be pretty cool. These guys doing their martial arts and shit, just dropping Black Sperm left and right all over the place. It'd be sick. I think this would be nice. Again, though, Black Sperm with his multiplication ability, this is one of those opponents who, you know, the team-up fight, the multi-person fight, could work really well with. So I think we could see multiple people take on Black Sperm, if I'm being real with you. And I think it's gonna be, you know, Fubuki, Bang, Bomb. All the people who don't get a nice one-on-one fight are probably gonna end up fighting these clones of Black Sperm. And that's pretty cool. I think that'll work nice. I think it'll be nice. And I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. But also, we do have Flashy Flash and Saitama on the way. They're gonna come here with the boy Blast. Blast isn't gonna stick around. I have a feeling he's not gonna. So maybe they get in on it too. That'd be pretty sick. But overall, it's tough to put it's tough to put opponents to those last two, man. It really is. But I am excited though. I am excited to see more from Fear Ugly, particularly, man. And I guess I'll throw Gums in there too, and maybe even Natural Water. Who knows? Because this is looking nice. This is a nice looking arc. Orochi and Psychos have fallen, yes, but lo and behold, the CADRES have risen and they are on the surface and they are looking to kick some ass, man. And I am excited to see some shit go down. Guys, that was a nice little prediction video, I'll call it. Prediction video for what I want these matchups to look like. Let me know down below. What do you think these matchups are going to be, man? What do you think? I think a few of them are obvious, like the water one, like the pig god one. But some of them, you know, some of them are out there. Some of them are pure, raw speculation. And I think these next coming chapters, if we don't get redraws, I think they're going to be looking really nice. I think we're pretty consistently back on the 2-week release schedule. So that's fun. So I can't wait to get this new chapter out pretty soon. But guys, until the next one, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.